A middle school history teacher in the state of California has been removed from the classroom after she told her 8th grade students that Donald Trump was still the president of the United States. That's right, for all of the talk about liberals indoctrinating your kids, it turns out it's always projection, isn't it? It is in fact these Trump-supporting weirdos that are trying to indoctrinate our children by telling them that the 2020 election was fake and that Donald Trump is still somehow the president. And it goes even further than that. That's just the tip of the iceberg of the crazy that this teacher, who has not yet been named, was spewing in the classroom. Luckily, one of the students had enough common sense to record the teacher to prove that she was a little, unhinged. Teacher also said this: Hunter Biden, for example, is doing deals with China and Ukraine where he was funneling money illegally. He also had child pornography on his laptop. He was having sexual intercourse with his own niece. That is what the teacher, who worked for the Anacapa Middle School, said. Oh, she also says, if you have a baby in the hospital, they don't want to give it back if you're not vaccinated. This is a complete power control threat. Whoever the student is who had the good sense to pull out their phone and record the teacher doing this, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now here's the sicker part, folks. As I said, this teacher has been removed from the classroom. She is no longer teaching students. But as of right now, she is still employed by the county. They did not fire her. They just took her out of the classroom. She's still getting paid. This person who is spouting conspiracy theories to 12 and 13-year-old kids is still on the payroll. That is sick and twisted. One of the parents told the news. This is what he said. When he first got in the car and said, "Dad, teachers know everything." "She's right, Dad, you're wrong." He's damaged, he's hurt, he's scared. He doesn't trust his parents now. He thinks we lied to him. That's what one parent said. His kid comes home and says, "You've been lying to me about the 2020 election." Teachers are smart. Teachers are always right. That's the kind of damage that this woman has done to these kids. That's damage that for some of them is likely not going to be reversed. Some of them, sure. Some of them had the good sense to understand this isn't true. But again, we always try to hammer it into our kids' heads that, look, your teachers are smart people. They're always right. You got to listen to them. You got to do what they say. And in cases like this, it clearly backfires because we don't take into account the fact that there's some real nut jobs out there that are in charge of our kids every day. If you can't get enough Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to subscribe to our channel for fresh video content 7 days a week. And for even more from me, you can follow me on all social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram @FairandBalanced.